contract. Games today, if it didn't pick up. We're going to renegotiate Fitzgerald's contract and let the rest of them walk, because the rest of them are more than likely going to retire. $17 million for 2 years. I'll put him playing until he's 40. Perfect. And now the rest of these guys can walk. Brian Burns, okay. I pray that Pittman's not, or I pray that Buddha doesn't get hurt again. No injuries, please. Okay. No injuries in offense. And no injuries on defense. Buda Baker is healthy. Yes. Because we have week 11 and 12 next week. I mean tomorrow. And then week 13 tomorrow as well. Tay Gowan. Let's get him up. If I can get him and Marcus or Marco Wilson up to a 70, mid-70s before the end of the end of the first year, then that would be good. And I can just draft a corner early with one of our first-round picks.
From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
If you're new to the channel, please become a subscriber.
Arizona Cardinals taking on Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panther offense ready to go for their first possession. And at the helm, you see him in his first year in Carolina after 3 with the Jets. It's Sam Darnold.
Many people put stock in a quarterback's record as a starter, and Sam Darnold just 13-25 overall with the Jets. So many think that he's inheriting in Carolina better than anything he played with in New York. This is a great opportunity for Sam Darnold.
I almost had that sack with Collins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17
oh, no, wait, the Bucs are undefeated as well.
A quick first down.
We're going to keep an eye on them.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold, and his throw here's incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and you get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense
Moore,
go.
Green,
the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
Pittman,
a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talked with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Murray going to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think.
Come on, Larry.
Bunches.
Murray now on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flushed out right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And Fitzgerald.
Leaving Larry Fitz wide open. Mistake.
Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really.
Oh, I hit the ball.
You go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Darnold down to throw, and he fends him off. Darnold, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. 4
Okay,
yards
McCaffrey.
the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And this one is incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
And they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense, you can't score on them on defense. So to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
2nd down and another run with Edmonds. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose.
He almost broke the all-time leading
I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself
game
that
record,
way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. With a catch made by Hopkins. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins with a touchdown with 20 on the year, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Draw play. Darnold giving to McCaffrey. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Darnold. Got his man. It's Eifert. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 40. 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback.
Yes.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Darnold is getting banged up.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
I tried to get that truck hit, man, but the other guy came in.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And here's Joseph Charlton now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken around the 12. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. A gain of 3, second down. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a give right side. Edmonds. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back to the ground on first down. Edmonds. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
So 21-0.
Around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
No, that's not.
What's the deal, y'all? So that one will be accepted. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Chandler Jones so quick. He was the one that got in to stop that one before it got started. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray rolling to his right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And he knocks the ball away and it falls in. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, what a catch by Hopkins. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football?
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
On 3rd down, Edmonds. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Yeah, I'll take that field goal.
It's good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle, fighting him off. And he'll just push it for a few as the clock will run. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Edmonds. So we've come to halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 121 yards on the ground for him so far. They run with Edmonds. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Most rushing yards in the game is what I'm going
Here's
for.
1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Edmonds. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Now a give, right side. Edmonds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a give, right side. Edmonds. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a give, right side. Edmonds. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. Edmonds, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Edmonds. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Steps away. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray pushing it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Now it's Darnold. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. On first down, Edmonds. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, Edmonds. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Jeremy Chin, the Panthers' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals add on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in the 2nd half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they run with Edmonds. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, Edmonds. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 now. Murray, and that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, Hey, third down situation. Big third down alert. Lock in here. Fourth down play. Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Darnold. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Darnold. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Panthers on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 5. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Buddha.
The pick, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Murray. Fitzgerald's got it right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
What happened in number 2? Did he get hurt? No.
First carry for James Conner. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. They run with Conner. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see it.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Prater for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. to throw, Darnold. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. Darnold, he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Murray, and Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald with a touchdown over 20 on the year. And the Cardinals are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw, Darnold. That is caught by Anderson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll look to throw again. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Darnold on target to Moore for the Panther 1st. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 2nd down and 3. They'll set up to throw. Caught. Eifert over the middle. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyler Eifert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
Okay, that makes no sense. What is going on? He says he's okay.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Murray now to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because
under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold, and this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just handed their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. We're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Revenge.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To the air again, Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cards, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year.
10-0. I'm upset because I know I almost had that record in the book. Yeah, I took over that spot. I've been going crazy. $296. I almost had it twice. Chandler Jones has 46. Byron Murphy's had 6. Levi Wallace has had 7. Yeah, so 7. And what's the record for a season? 14. I need 7 more in 7 games. You need to get at least won a game from now on. We play Seattle, and the next game will be Seattle on the bye week. And then after the bye week, we'll go straight to the Bears game. Okay, that's going to be all for this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.